Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Eric,
And my name is Pete.
and welcome to our channel. We decided to embark in this YouTube journey together. We hope that we are able to create content of every different aspects of our lives and tips and DIYs and a little bit of everything. We want to share a little bit about us with you guys.
We're going to be trying to post different types of videos. We've been married for 5 years already. We live in South Texas. We have 3 dogs and a bunch
A
of
million cats.
some that are indoor and others that are stray that just kind of show up and I feed them.
So in today's video, we're going to do a couples Q&A game, just to kind of give you guys an idea a little bit about us, and then kind of see where we both stand on these questions and part of our relationship as well.
Yeah.
So let's stay tuned for that, and I hope you like that.
Before we get started with today's video, please subscribe to our channel.
And click the little bell to get a notification every time we upload a new video, which hopefully will be maybe on a Wednesdays. We're trying to shoot for that. So, yeah. Let's get started.
So for the first question is, what's my best physical feature? So one of us will read a question and we'll both have to answer it.
Your best physical feature is your butt. Yeah, it is your butt. I love your butt. But your smile, you have a big, huge, beautiful smile, which is the first thing I noticed, and then your butt.
Well, I was gonna say your smile.
Okay. And my butt.
And your butt.
I don't have a butt. Okay, so what do you think we need to work on most in our relationship?
The most we have to work on in our relationship, I think we have pretty good communication. It's more about small things like
Helping clean around the house.
yeah, well, that's my answer for another question. But yeah, just small things. I don't think there's really a lot of stuff. It usually just comes down to work.
Yeah. We work together, so we don't fight. Just kind of bickering things, but it's mostly for work. Everything else is just we're kind of on the same page for the most part, which is good.
What's your favorite activity that we do together?
We go to the movies a lot. We go to the movies a lot, but because we work so much, I think just kind of being home, relaxing every chance we get. Sometimes we just get home, lay on the couch, or I lay on the couch and he's like kind of running around, still feeding all of our fur babies and stuff. And then he comes to the couch. But yeah, just being able to be home and relax until it's time to take a trip.
Yeah, agreed. I know we're pretty busy with our work, which is a good thing. We're not complaining, and when we're not busy doing work, we're resting because we're so tired from it. But it's very rewarding in the end. Yeah, so I do like when we go to the movies, or if we're at home relaxing, or if we go shopping or whatever, like just kind of get out and about. But definitely just kind of being at home, watching TV, new shows, new series, new movies, whatever, kind of relaxes our brain for what we normally do.
We like a lot of the same things, so we get to enjoy those things together. What is your favorite thing that I ever did for a special occasion?
I think it was my 30th birthday party at the studio.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So it was my birthday, and we had already been dating for like 2 years.
I think a year.
A year or so, a year or 2 years, and it was my 30th birthday, and we were supposed to go to dinner, and I knew he had planned something. I just wasn't exactly sure exactly what it was, but we went to his studio that he had before, and he had thrown a little surprise party with some friends and family, and it was nice.
Mine is similar. We used to live in an apartment, and he surprised me with like a full apartment decorated with everything. It was a Beauty and the Beast theme. I woke up and because he wakes up super, super, super way too early, and which is a pro for this because I woke up and everything was set up. Like he did balloons everywhere. He had my gifts, my cake, everything, and I had no idea. And I really loved that. That was one of my best memories of anything that we've done or that you've done for me. There's been more.
Yeah, there's been more other things for both of us. What was the first thing you thought about me?
I thought he was super cute. Yeah, that was literally the first. We met on social media, so my first reaction was like, "Damn, he's hot." And then in person, yeah, he was super cute and super super nice. Way too nice. Not anymore. I'm just kidding. No, still is, but yeah, super super nice and sweet. So I really loved that. I still do because that hasn't changed.
Yeah, I mean, to be vain, I did think, I was like, I saw his profile, and I was like, man, he's cute. Should I message him? And I was like, he's probably not going to want to talk to me. But I still messaged him anyway, or vice versa. And then, kind of took that where it went, and then we finally met in person. And I was really nervous, but, I was like, he's cute, at least he's not catfishing me.
Who is more of a risk taker, you or me?
I think like we both like to play it safe, but at the same time we kind of do sporadically just say, let's just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna jump off a cliff or anything drastic like that, but like little things. Nothing. I'm sure a risk taker would probably be like, this is boring.
Yeah.
But for us, little risk here and there.
I agree. I feel like we're both on the same page as far as that risk taking. We both have that in common because for some reason, when I think of doing something, he'll say, "Oh, I was thinking about that a few days ago," or vice versa. Like he'll say something, and I was like, "Hey, I really was thinking about that."
Genuinely.
Yeah. So it's weird how we have that connection in every aspect, especially when it comes to that.
What's your dream vacation?
Do you want to answer that?
Well, I think we both have different. I mean, I know we would both like each other's vacations, but I think we both have our own thing. Yeah,
different things.
I would really love to go to Italy and kind of do a whole experience, maybe like Egypt. I know that's not even close to it, but they're in the same genre or same
experience.
Like go to Italy, Egypt, because I just like that whole history of it, Greece, and just take a long vacation, not have any worries, and be able to relax and enjoy and just do all that.
No, mine's not. It's not so far along. I would say Rome for sure, or Paris. I think I want to say Rome before Paris, but I do. We have talked about doing. I'm not. I don't want to say backpacking, but kind of doing like a month's trip where we go to different places. And I feel like that would be a really good experience for the both of us, and something that hopefully we can plan within the next year, because we've been talking about it for a while, and if we can make that happen by next summer, that would be amazing. What is your favorite thing about me?
About you?
Yeah, and not physically.
Thing?
Huh?
Isn't that the same kind of question
Is
as
it?
the other one?
What's your best, the one's best physical feature? That's right. What's your
like
best
a
thing about me? Not physically.
Best thing about you is you kind of just go along with not whatever I say, but you kind of go with the flow of everything for the most part. I mean, there are a few hesitations, but for the most part, he's kind of just willing to just go with it, and I like that rather than some people that don't want to do what the other person wants to do, and they kind of just just do their own thing. And most of the time, we're always doing everything together.
I like that you take care of everything. No, I mean, he really does, but that would be one of my favorite things. But I think I like that. Um, he was the one, or you're the one who pushed me to just be better. Before we met, I had a photography business. I wasn't really pursuing it. It wasn't until we met, and he was kind of pushing me and giving me that drive, which is what led us to where we are now, where we have, a few our businesses and all that. And I want to say it is because of him. Um, I like that you push me to do more. Um, and I hope I push you to do more.
What is one thing that you wish I would change?
The fact that you're very OCD. We did a video before we got married, like a love story video, and I think that was one of our questions, and I said nothing at the time. Now that we've been married for 5 years, I see that he's very. I don't like this word, but it's very anal, very OCD. Where you can't. I feel like you can't leave things just come back to it late. Like if I leave my shoes, I can't. This is an example, but let's say I'll leave my shoes, and it's like just kind of let them rest there for a little bit. Very OCD about that. And I feel like your answer is gonna be that I do that.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was like as soon as I read the list, I already knew the answer to that question right away. Yeah, the fact that he's messy. I don't like that at all. I mean, he's not messy like I'm just gonna spill this and leave it there. But it's more like just organizational. Doesn't let you get rid of anything, even though he's not using it. And I'm the type like, if we're done with using something, like kind of just move it along, give it to somebody, donate it.
But he gets rid of everything so quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, let's say he'll buy something, and it's like a month later he doesn't want it, and it's like, we just got it, bro. Like, he literally just bought it. So I think that I'm working on my part. I feel like I am. Mostly my office is what's messiest now, but I'm trying to kind of be better at everywhere else around the house. What is the first thing you do when you get home?
The first thing I do if we get home from like, I don't know, being out and about, I get home, we have three cats indoors. And they have their own room, so I take them out, I clean their litter, check on the dogs, give them fresh water outside, kind of tidy up around the house, or if we bought groceries or whatever, I put all that stuff away. And then I finally sit down and relax.
And when I get home, or when we get home, what I do is it gets hot in South Texas. It's hot in our area, so
even at night.
Yes. So I like to get home and just kind of unwind first. It's very stressful seeing him going everywhere. Now ask, do you need help with this? No, I got it. No, I got it. I get that a lot. Even though I know that he says, I got it, I feel like inside he's like, you need to help me. Like, help me, don't ask me, just do it. But I ask him because I'll try to interrupt, and he's like, no, I got it. But I feel like his I got it's like, I'm already doing this, I have the energy, just get out of my way. So I get out of his way.
Yeah. It's more like, just let me just handle it, because if he's going to get in my way, then I'm going to get frustrated.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm already doing it. Next question is, where do you see us in 5 years?
I see us growing as far as the business. Obviously, I still see us together. You're stuck with me pretty much. But yeah, I feel we have the same goals. So it's just going up and taking long trips or going to a lot of places. Hopefully within 5 years, we've already accomplished our bucket list as far as places that we want to go. But keep making a bigger list of things that we want to do. And you?
Same. First, I want us to move out of the house. I love our house, but eventually it's going to be time to say goodbye and move on to something that we're both happy with.
Yes.
Obviously continue growing with our business, maybe expanding to something bigger, and have working on that later on as well. Hopefully within the next year or two, kind of start expanding because we've been blessed enough to have growth and everybody's been happy with our work. So we'll continue that momentum and grow from there. And then, like you mentioned, on a personal level, just kind of travel a little bit more, create a bucket list, scratch whatever's on that bucket list, and then after that we can go ahead and maybe create a new bucket list of things.
Yes, for sure.
What superpower do you wish you could have? I already know mine.
One or two? Like one? Just one?
Just one.
I'm gonna say two, just because read people's minds and teleportation. I think teleportation because I can just go everywhere whenever I wanted and read people's minds is because
he's nosy.
I'm nosy, very. You?
Sort of similar to one of yours. I wish I could have speed. I'd just be like, get out of my way, let me get all this done, and then have all the rest of the day to enjoy. Especially, that would come in really handy for what we do for a living. I would just be like, you know what, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
In 10 seconds.
10 seconds, and I would be done. Leave everybody behind.
I think speed and teleportation, I think would be
well, it's because teleportation is just like literally from here to there.
No, well, you can go like from here to there. It's kind of everywhere. Yes.
Put it in a comment down below. What do you say teleportation is?
Do you think it would be
from one spot to another? It's not like speed where like the Flash is literally traveling with his whole body. I say
you could do the same thing with it. What do you guys think? Who is more likely to live through a zombie attack?
I think both of us, because we're both kind of savage when we're watching shows. Well, more me, I think. I'm always like, just kill that person already. Or I wouldn't have hesitated, and I don't think I would hesitate to, like, if somebody turned, I'd be like, sorry, you're going to attack me later, so I'm just going to get rid of you now.
I think so, too. We like to have like marathons of movie series, and recently we did a zombie one.
28 days, right?
28 days. And then I feel like that was our thing. Okay, would you? I was like, yes, no hesitation. Bye. But I mean, because I love you. But yeah, I think we'd pretty set, both of us. We'd have our own little community already of zombie apocalypse people.
Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
I've always thought this. I would rather be a vampire. I feel like my body heat and stuff, I feel like I would be a werewolf, but a vampire. Vampires all the way, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I think they're just, first, they would live longer unless you're being reckless. And then, I don't know, you just stay at a certain age and never age. And I don't know, there's just like a lot of benefits. It would suck having to drink people's blood, but maybe we could be like the Cullens and just feed off of animals. What's your favorite thing about our relationship?
I like that we are very in sync with everything. 99 or 95% of the time, sometimes we just kind of give each other that look across the room, and it's like, okay, I already know what he means, I already know what he wants, and I like that we complement each other within our relationship, and when it comes to the business and when it comes here at home, like in public, with our families, with everything, I do like that we are on the same page. That's very difficult to find in a relationship, and I'm very lucky.
Yeah, same. Even though we have our very different personalities, but the similarities link up so strongly that we're able to just, like you mentioned, kind of read each other's minds, or I don't have to go and check in with him about making a decision because it's already going to be I already know that the answer will be yes, or very similar to what I decide or whatever he decides, whether it's personally for the house or with our families or for the business. It's kind of just a given of whoever's going to make the decision. It's not going to be questioned later on.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with communication. We have very open communication about everything, so that helps a lot because by the time something's brought up, we already either discussed it or we kind of already thought about it, and it's something similar. Do you think of yourself as an optimist or a pessimist?
I think since I'm a Gemini, I kind of have like always in the middle of a lot of options because even though I'm pretty positive for the most part, I like to be really happy and kind of whenever there's like a happy character in a movie or whatever, like I'm always gravitate towards them. But realistically, from experience with a lot of people that we have to come in contact with, you always have to think negative about or pick up on the negativity of people, and it sucks. But I mean, it's a realistic thing. But I do way more on being optimist.
I feel I'm an optimist at heart, but realistically, you have to, it's pretty much the same. You have to already get prepared or prepare yourself for the worst in any situation because of you, especially when you don't know the outcome. Because of that, I mean, you don't want to be disappointed or let down. I don't necessarily think that's being pessimistic. I just feel it's being realistic. Who is more of a hothead?
You. I have a little bit of a temper, but I kind of just always hold it in and I'll just vent to him later on, whatever pissed me off. Whatever made me mad. But yeah, definitely, unfortunately, you are the bigger hothead for various reasons.
I am. I'm pretty stubborn. I try not to be, but it's hard. And our last question for $1 million is,
what is the one thing you would get rid of if I wasn't around? I already know his answer.
If you weren't around, like if you left or whatever, if you weren't around, the cats.
Yeah, I already knew he was going to say that.
I love them to death, but they are so bad. They're terrible. I'm always screaming because they're always scratching on the furniture and everything. And literally, I'm always like, we haven't finished paying for this. This is a while back. And it's already ruined. And, they're always running around. You would think they'd be cleaner, but I think they're so spoiled that they just kind of feel like they can take over everything. So the cats. We have dogs. I would keep the dogs, probably, maybe one. But yeah, the cats. And you?
I knew you were going to say that. If you weren't around, I probably would definitely downsize your closets, like all your clothes and shoes and everything. Just kind of like bring it down to 1/4 of it. Because he has so much clothes and shoes. And I mean, I'm all for like buying clothes and all that, but sometimes when you've had something you haven't worn forever, like I'm just like get rid of it, and he likes to hold on to it. So yeah, I would definitely downsize on the clothes and all that stuff. Surprisingly, that would be it. Not like
I know. I'm actually surprised that it's the. I'm not surprised it's the clothes actually, because I take up most of the closet space.
So that was it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed the questionnaire with us. If you did, go ahead and like our page, subscribe, and we hope to upload weekly with different types of videos, sometimes some lifestyle, hopefully getting to fitness soon, and just a bunch of other, random things.
Yes, and we will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.
Bye.